Alright, this is a very quick tutorial in how to use the VLOOKUP function to compare items in different lists. Some of the rules that you need to pay attention to is the items in the list that you're comparing need to be exactly the same. So in this case I have a list of Harry Potter characters and it's always first name and last name. There's no extra spaces, there's no commas, anything like that, and the names in both lists are the same. If you're using PowerSchool extracts, just make sure the format is the same for the names you're comparing, and that will help. So I've got this list that I want to see who is a Muggle, and it's about 100 and something, 100 or so, 150 names, and I don't want to go through one by one and read them all and check them when I have a convenient list over here of people that are Muggles or characters that are Muggles. So to make this job easier, rather than trying to use a cell reference, I'm going to select this entire table of Muggles, and I'm getting both columns. In the real world you would probably have even more columns and just select the whole table, and let's give it a name. Let's give it something clever like Muggles. So I've named this range of cells Muggles. So if I go over here and I click on the drop down and choose Muggles, it shows that. So basically I'm looking for anything in this list when I do my comparison. Okay, so let's go back to our list. So I want to see if this person is in the list of Muggles. So we're going to do equals VLOOKUP. And you can kind of look at this. It says lookup value. That's the name. The table array is going to be our named range of cells. Column index, this is what it's going to return if it finds it, and if we remember, it was the name and then the word Muggle. So let's bring back the word Muggle. So we're going to put index 2, and you would just count 1, 2, 3, 4 across your data. And then lookup, range lookup, that's a little bit strange right there. We're going to put a 0, so if it doesn't find a name, it's going to return a value. If we leave it blank, it will find a close value, and that's not what we want. We want it to say if they're on the list or not. So let's fill this in. So I'm going to click on this name, comma, and use our named range, and it's popping up Muggles. And the value I want to return is from column 2, and I'm going to put a 0. And what 0 says is it's got to match exactly. If you put a 1, it'll say approximate. Okay, and it comes back and says there's nothing available, and that's what we want it to do. So this says that Albert Dumbledore is not a Muggle. So now all you have to do is copy this down. I like to choose the little X or the little box on the corner, double click that, and it's going to fill that formula all the way down to the end. And here you can see it has identified everybody that is a Muggle. And that is the magic of VLOOKUP. Be sure to let me know if you have any questions.